I'm CNN meteorologist Allison Chinchar. The 11 a.m. advisory is just in from the National Hurricane Center. Here are the latest statistics. We have seen an increase in the sustained winds, now up to 45 miles per hour. Gusts also increasing up to 60 miles per hour. The forward movement still the same, north-northeast at just about 9 miles per hour. The track is expected to continue up to the north and east, skirting along the coastal regions of North Carolina, bringing not only rip currents, high surf, but also some very heavy rain to that particular region. Then it is forecast to skirt out offshore. We do have tropical storm warnings in effect for places like Kitty Hawk, Hatteras, as well as Morehead City through the next couple of days. Hurricane hunters have been out investigating this particular system to determine whether or not it is continuing to show signs of strengthening and where the storm is continuing to go. Forecast radar shows that system sliding up the east coast, again pushing those rain bands into the Carolinas and even portions of Virginia. But also notice too, we have a frontal system that's making its way from the central U.S. pushing towards the coastline. That frontal system could end up having an impact on the steering of where Arthur ends up going. Not only that, but you have another steering mechanism at play here. This high pressure system that sits off to the north, that could in turn end up pushing Arthur further inland. So you've got two different scenarios here, and the models are kind of torn as to what it's going to do. Some models have it steering back inland into areas of Maryland and Delaware and Virginia, but the majority of models have it being pushed out into sea, farther to the east. That turn would take place sometime on Monday, so we'll have to keep a very close eye on exactly what the storm does in the next 48 hours. Here's a side-by-side comparison. The GFS, or the American model, is the one that wants it to skirt along the east coast, perhaps even pulling it a little bit farther inland. It also has a slightly stronger system than the European model does. Here's a look at the forecast of that GFS model that we talked about. Notice it not only skirts along the Carolinas, but also potentially brings some high surf, rip currents, and even some heavy rain bands from time to time for other states such as New Jersey, New York, and even farther up around Connecticut and Massachusetts.